Okay, so me and my friends were messing around in an abandoned house, abandoned shed thing behind the house. I mean, it's been abandoned for probably 30 or 40 years. The driveway, or what, you can't even tell where the driveway might have been at one time. Like, I don't even know where it would have been. Because it's so overgrown, and I mean, the house, I'm surprised it's still standing, but I mean, it looks like it's about ready to come down any minute. I mean, there's a shed out back, and that's where we found this. And I mean, the shed's roof was just feet from the ground. It was caved in and nasty. But I saw this sticking out of this tin can, and I just grabbed that, and I was like, Tecumseh carburetor. Look at it. That's not a Tecumseh carburetor. It's got a weird bowl and all sorts of odd adjustment stuff. Like this sticking out of the bottom. I got it all taken apart. I should have made a video when I had it all together, but found that, and I just grabbed the tin can and dumped it out, and this all fell out. And I mean, there's a piston, obviously. This, I found out what mower it was. This is a clutch for the blade on it. Here, the two big end bearings, or right above the clutch where the belt would be, and that drive to the blade. Here's the bearing for the top of the block where the crank or the flywheel is, and then here's a exhaust port cover for the other exhaust thing. Here's a recoil, but it's a Power Products engine. So I mean, I know it's old, but the other thing that gave it away is there's no roller bearing thing for the insert for putting roller bearings in there. So I mean, it's just a normal bearing, like a 4-stroke with a hole there, and it's a bronze connecting rod, and I didn't think they ever use that in like a modern enclosed crank 2-stroke, but yeah, so I mean, that's pretty cool. And then it's got a weird piston here. I mean, I polished it up. There was like almost no carbon on here. I mean, it was just oxidized. It wasn't like horrible, like pitted and stuff. You can see that it's dull. It wasn't chromed or anything when it came out, but so I mean, it's dull, but I mean, there's no scoring on it whatsoever. I mean, like, there's a little tiny mark there, and I don't think there's any like vertical marks anywhere else. It just looks like a casting. The bearing on here looks amazing. There's no like marks anywhere. I mean, there's a vague discoloration right by the oil hole, but I mean, there's no marks like scratches or scores. So it's, hardly ever been run. Carburetor, everything moved on the carburetor. All the adjustments, the throttle, everything. But I mean, it looked like that. So I mean, I just kind of polished it up. I mean, that's not bad. You can take my finger and, or maybe not, but I mean, I didn't take much to polish it up. Like you see it. Everything's there. I have not touched the inside of the float bowl. I mean, it is clean in there. You can't really tell, but there's a little bit of stuff at the bottom, but right there, that's just dirt. I can wipe that out with my finger. It's like grease. See, I smudged it right there. But here's the float. I mean, looks really good. Everything looks really nice. I mean, I bet you this motor didn't run much. I mean, there's a little bit of stuff in this. You unscrew that, and there's a screen, and that was just packed with like rust and stuff, probably from when it was last run, which was probably the 60s when this was last run, I'd bet, because I mean, this is a late 40s, early 50s motor. I mean, look at that. The rings are even free. So, yeah, I know. Like, I'm just taking it apart. I'm going to polish everything up, make sure everything's clear, put it back together, and then put it on an engine and run it and see what it's like. Because, I mean, pretty cool. Just be like, yeah, this hasn't been on an engine probably since the 60s, like I say. I mean, I doubt those houses have been lived in since the 60s or 70s, so. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised how good a shape everything's in for sitting in a tin can like that. So, I mean, it's kind of a neat can. Union Leader, smoking tobacco. And then there's, like, of course, manufactured in the United States, tobacco company, Richmond, Virginia. But no barcodes, no nothing, so that's an old can. But anywho, yeah, I mean, stuff isn't that bad. I mean, little discoloration, but it'll polish right up. This is being a long video on just a few little parts, so, yep.